welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Megan Dauphiny and I share everything from DIY, home design, decor, crafts, and everything in between. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. It's post-holidays and I know everyone does it a little bit differently. Some people wait to take down their Christmas decor till after January 1st. Some do it on Boxing Day, some do it somewhere's between. For myself, it's somewhere's in between. I do get a real tree every year, and this year our tree was looking especially dead and it was almost just sad to look at. So I think it was on the 28th or 29th that I took down my tree, and because I had all my totes out to put the tree decorations away, I was like, I might as well just put everything else away. So I did do a bit of a refresh, which I'm going to share today, just to reset for January and into the winter. I'm located in Nova Scotia in Canada, so we get very cold, wet, damp winters. Not my favorite season, but I make it through. We are near the ocean in Nova Scotia, so even though it's -15, other parts in Canada it might be -45, but we get that really cold, ocean, damp wind chill, and it truly just goes right through your bones. Like you can feel it in your bones when that wind hits you. So it's one of those times of years for us here, and I just want to make everything feel clean and we should be good to go. So let's see. Okay, so here's my living room. I have all my bins down from the attic and I'm ready to take down my tree. As you can see, I go with a real tree every year and it's looking extremely dead and it just became sad to look at. So we decided to take it down, and I might go artificial next year just because it feels like a lot of upkeep and work and a lot of mess, and I might be ready to make the switch. So we'll see. I always take my ornaments and put them back into their original packaging that I bought them in. I feel like I should really order one of those things on Amazon that you can store all your ornaments in. It would be very helpful, but I just need to order it a little earlier next year. In the meantime, this will work for now. This year I went to my local craft store and got some burgundy silk ribbon, and I made beautiful little bows and attached those around my tree, and I put them on a little too snug, so I had a hard time getting them off, but I ended up just taking them apart and storing them away for next year, and I'll have a better plan for storing them as bows, but for now, this will work. I ended up recruiting my husband, and two hands definitely make light work. So that made taking the tree down actually a really fast process. He removed all the lights as well from the tree while I just focused on organizing all the ornaments so that they could be packed away for the year. Because our tree was so dead, this actually made such a huge mess throughout our home while we're moving it. And that is when we both looked at each other and said, okay, maybe this will be the year we go artificial, as in this will be the year next year. So we'll see. But overall, I was just so happy to see bright light come through my living room again and to be able to reorganize everything and get the coaches back to where they belong. As much as I love all the Christmas decor, it really does feel good to just declutter, because I do find the Christmas decor just makes everything look so full and busy. And I don't know, with January having this fresh start, I'm just really looking forward to having everything a little more calm, a little more less cluttered, more simple, because that is really how I like my home decor. The soft green, I don't know, it's just giving little bright, little calm, and I just think it's perfect for January. This here is a vintage record cabinet player that my husband got on Marketplace. It's from the 60s. It is original, and we got it about the beginning of November, so we haven't had time to work on it, but we do really love it to be an addition here in our dining room. It does need a little bit of a resurface facelift, so I've been looking up some different options to do that. And then we tore off the I forget what it's called, but the speaker cushion cover from that one because it was really frayed and damaged, but this is what it was on there. So it looks like in order to install a new one, you need to remove all this from the back. So I'm trying to see if there's a easier fix. If anyone knows, let me know, but I'd like to get that taken care of soon as well too, just so that that has a more complete finished look. This here is my dining room reset after the holidays. And then you can see here, I've already started to work on the door that's going to go replace the electric cabinet. So there was a hole here. I just had that drying. I'm gonna sand it down. I'm gonna take my electric sander to all of it just to give it a more smooth finish. If I still find it's looking very like plywood, then I might give it a skim coat just to give it a smooth surface. But that's gonna go right up here. So I'm really looking forward to getting that closed off because it's been a very long time. And then these here are the cabinet doors. And you can see here, I've got the nail holes filled. I'm probably gonna have to do a second coat, but I'm gonna sand that down here later today. And I want to sand the bottom of this one just a little bit to give it a little more space. This here is my living room post Christmas decor. I did decide to leave a little bit of the pine faux arrangements within my vases throughout my home because I do think that they give a bit of a wintry vibe. And then this isn't perfectly styled just yet. I pulled out some of my other decor, and I do think that I might leave this frame up here, but just swap out the photo. I left these here because I do think that they give a bit more of a winter vibe than necessarily a Christmas vibe, so I like this for the coming months. Again, for now, I left these pine little picks in my vases. I think that they still give a bit of a winter vibe and I like the way they look. So these are what I'm gonna have stay here. So that's everything for my January reset as far as getting all my Christmas decor packed away and just making everything simple and minimalist. And I just want to show you guys what everything looks like before as far as the pantry doors and the electric box go. And just to show you, like these were the old hinges on the door. They were painted over, they were very old. So you can see why I didn't want to put this back up. And yeah, I just removed the hardware, filled the holes, and I got everything painted. I'm just waiting for new hinges to come in. And I did take my hand electric sander with 80 grit and just sanded down the front of the door. It definitely still has indents because it is an older piece of plywood, but it doesn't bother me. It's sanded down enough, and I've already got the paint coated on it. And then these pantry doors really needed a very good cleaning. They've certainly got food and just dirt from time accumulated on them, so I took a magic eraser, wiped them all down, and filled the nail holes. So stay tuned. In my next video, I'll share them painted with the new hardware on because that has already been done and they look so good. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.